barking in the trees. There was hounds to run all night, girls to hold us tight, back in Hancock County, Tennessee. When there was moonshine in the stills, rabbits in the hills, squirrels a-barking in the trees. There was hounds to run all night, girls to hold us tight, back in Hancock County, Tennessee. Back in Hancock County, Tennessee. Where does love go when it dies? After all the tears have dried, does it go in and find some new heart? Just move itself inside. Do you think it can remember wasted years and countless tries? When it leaves you feeling empty, where does love go when it dies? Is it lost and gone forever, or does it wait to live again? Does it linger in some lonely place where old feeling can't get in? Surely someone knows the answer. But is there anyone that wise? Everybody's been hurt sometime.
Howdy, folks. How we doing tonight? How we doing tonight? Who came to see Mick Jagger? Oh, I'm sorry. That's the other Opry. 2 Opries down past the Tom Thumb. Tonight is Ronnie McDowell. Who came to see Ronnie McDowell? You're in the right place. He's here with Mr. T. Graham Brown, and they are going to do a fantastic show for you guys tonight. We hope you are fired up and ready to go. Now, we're going to have a good time tonight, and we hope y'all are too. How many of you folks had the pork chops tonight? Were they good? How about a hand for the cooks in the kitchen? Now, if you had the pork chops tonight, you might fall asleep about halfway through the show. It happens every night. Don't worry about it. We just ask that you please snore in the same key that they're playing. It helps them out a whole bunch, okay? We got a lot of good stuff going on here at the Opry. I want to take just a second and tell you about it. Before I do, I'm going to start this show like I do every single show right here in Chumuckla, Florida, with a prayer and a pledge. If you're able, I'd like to ask you to please stand and join us in that. I'm going to start with the prayer, and then we're going to say the pledge to this flag to my right, over here, your left. Join me if you will. Father, we come to you this weekend just thankful, Lord, that you've given us a place that we can come and enjoy each other's fellowship in a free country. And we thank you for this country, and we pray for our leaders this weekend, God, as we go into an election year. God, for those that aren't with us tonight, for the sick and shut in, for those that are traveling, Lord, we pray that your blessed hand would be upon them, bring them back to us safely and soon. Father, we thank you for the food you provided tonight, and for those that are on our prayer request list in the back, we ask a special blessing on those folks as well. Be with the band. Help them to do their best for these folks. Thank you for blessing the food tonight. We pray these things in Jesus Christ's precious name. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, y'all have a seat. We're going to get started. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what's going on here at the Opry House. Before I do, I want to remind the gentlemen out here, Valentine's Day is next week. Okay, you can thank me for that later. Or you can just nudge your wife right now and say, I knew that, honey. I knew that. But we want to help y'all guys out just a little bit. We did a little research for you, and right down here in Chumuckla, Florida, we found the best place for you to do your shopping for Valentine's Day. And once again, for the 19th year in a row, drum roll, please. It's the Tom Thumb. Just around the corner, right up here, take a left. They got your roses right there, and you come in, little fake plastic roses. Pick them things up. Hey, guys, don't forget, that's next week, okay? And, hey, speaking of next week, Barbara Fairchild is here Friday night. Make your plans to come out. Yeah, you can clap. She's going to do a great show for us next weekend. A few tickets for that left. You can pick those up on your way out. Coming up March 9th and 10th, 2 big shows. John Conley is going to be here, March 9th and 10th. So make plans for that. We got tickets for those for sale also. And then coming up in April, our big 3-day Bluegrass Festival, White Sands Music Festival, starting April 19th, 20th, and 21st. And Rhonda Vincent will be here for that show. Be a big outdoor show. We're going to have a tent pitched right out here, so you guys make plans to come out and hang out with us. And then tentatively, April 27th will be Mr. Gene Watson coming back to the Opry House. I know a lot of folks have asked about that, so looking forward to him being here. We're going to have a good time. Well, tonight's Ronnie McDowell and T. Graham Brown, but tomorrow night will be the Sawmill Band. Now, how many of you folks have never been to the Farmers Opry in your lives? First time out tonight. How many of you folks have never seen the Sawmill Band? Never seen them. Okay. I want to encourage you to make your plans to come back tomorrow night. Check out our website at farmersopry.com. You can get all the details about our show and more coming up, and they'll tell you more about that in the show. But right now, I'll give you a little preview of tomorrow night. Y'all make welcome from the Sawmill Band, Miss Melissa Welch.
Going to Kansas City, here I come. I'm going to Kansas City, baby. Kansas City, here I come. They got some crazy little man there. I'm gonna get me one. I'm gonna stand on the corner, 12th Street and Vine. Yes, I am. I'm gonna be standing on the corner, baby, 12th Street and Vine. Oh, yes, I am. With my Kansas City, baby, and my mug of Kansas City. Well, I might take a plane, I might take a train, but if I have to walk, yeah, I'm going just the same. I'm going to Kansas City, here I come. They got some crazy little man there. I'm gonna get me one. Well, I might take a plane, I might take a train, but if I have to before the world took me away. And if you do, then forgive me and make the world go away. Make the world go away. Hanging it off my shoulders. Say the things you used to say and make the world go away. Do you remember when you loved me before the world took me away? Well, if you do, then forgive me and make the world go away. Make the world go away. Hanging it off my shoulders. Say the things you used to say and make the world go away. Thank you.
Yeah, Melissa Welch. All right, thank you so much. Are you guys ready to have a good time tonight? Oh, are you guys ready to have a good time tonight? All right, please make welcome to the stage music legend Mr. T. Graham Brown. 1, 2, 3. Hey, y'all.
One more time. They say that I'm the kind of man who always speaks his mind. To me, there's nothing stronger than the truth. They can ask me almost anything, and I'll tell it like it is. But darling, when they ask me about you, I tell it like it used to be. When you were still in love with me, before you got too used to me and wanted someone new, I tell it like it ought to be. 'Cause how it is killing me when they ask about you and me. I tell it like you used to be. I wish that I was stronger. I could tell them that you're gone. But that's one thing that I may never do. If they want to hear about our love and how it all went wrong, well, darling, they'll just have to talk to you. I tell it like it used to be. When you were still in love with me, before you got too used to me and wanted someone new, I tell it like like it ought to be. 'Cause how it is killing me when they ask about you and me. I tell it like it used to be. I tell it like it used to be. When you were still in love with me. Before you got too used to me and wanted someone new. I tell it like it ought to be. 'Cause how it is killing me when they ask about you and me. I tell it like it used to be. Yes, I do, baby. I ain't got nothing against y'all. It's just when I've got my eyes closed, I'll aim over here. I might, no telling. I kept running over the keyboard player last week. We were in somewhere far away in Iowa. I can't remember where it was, at a casino. And it was Leroy Van Dyke. We used his band. And it was Leroy Van Dyke. They put on this thing called the Country Gold Show. And Leroy and his wife, and they travel around. And this particular weekend they had... it was Rex Allen Jr. and Charlie Rich Jr. and me. And then they usually have 3 or 4 different people. Like it might be Mo Bandy and Gene Watson and somebody. It could be anybody. Bobby Bear. We've done a lot of shows. They're really fun. So if you hear about the Country Gold Show, come see it. You'll get a kick out of it. And what else was I going to tell y'all? Something. It must have been a lie. I'll think of it. I'll think of it during this next song. What you want to play back there, Ronnie? You want to go to... Let's do, before we do Memphis, let's do like Wish I Could Hurt That Way Again. Let's do that one. We had a good record on this. 3 buddies of mine wrote this on the way to in a station wagon on the way to some sort of event in Nashville. Yeah, they did do well on this one. Oh, I wish that I could hurt that way again. At least I had you every now and then, and in between the shadow, keep going, boy. But as long as there's no, what is it, never end. And Lord, I wish that I could hurt that way again. You know, Ronnie, I never do that. You know, I wish that we could play that game again. Even though I'd always lose and you would win. In times you would desert me, how the emptiness would hurt me. But your coming back was always worth the pain. And how I wish that I could hurt that way again. 'Cause I'd love to hear you tell me you don't need me anymore, just like you used to tell me every day. And I'd love to watch you leaving like 100 times before. At least my eyes could see you walk away. Oh, I wish that I could hurt that way again. At least I had you every now and then. And in between the sorrow, there always was tomorrow. And as long as there's tomorrow, there's no end. And Lord, I wish that I could hurt that way again. Yeah, babe. Thank y'all. You know, I very rarely make mistakes, Ronnie.
You were too busy thinking about that joke.
You know, I think I was. No kidding. I think I really was. Yes. Do you know all the words to it? I'll get you up here and do it, but what? Can we wait a little bit? We'll sing it last. That'll be the big climax. Dang, I can't remember. Oh, so one time, you know that song, Ronnie, it starts with, I wish that I could hurt that way again. That's the name of the song. That's the way it starts. I got up here one night with my bunch. I couldn't remember the first line. You know, I'm sitting there thinking, God, what is the first line? What's the first line? I'm thinking to myself, and I asked my drummer, I said, what's the first line? He said, I wish that I hurt that way again.
Hey, you remind me of somebody.
I went, oh.
You remind me of somebody.
Who?
My dad. He does that too.
Oh, does he?
He's going to get me after this there in a minute.
Yeah, we'll do Wine into Water together for sure. All right, let's do another one. Let's do Memphis Women. And while we're doing that, I'll think of another one. Hey, let's do Don't Go to the Bridge that second time. Y'all just tag it there. I'm going to go to Memphis. That's right. Well, I'm headed into Memphis, Tennessee. It's the one place in this world I can get some good to eat. I'm hungry for some loving and some fried chicken. Goes down greasy, finger licking. I know just where to go. There's this woman I know. She shakes it up right and lets it simmer real slow. Memphis women, fried chicken. Memphis women and chicken. Now over on Union, there's a good old gal. She can smoke a pig, can fry some fowl. Got biscuits in her oven and cornbread in the pan. I get by to see her every chance I can. I catch a whiff when I turn the corner. My mouth starts to water, and I'm a goner for that Memphis women, fried chicken. Memphis women and chicken. Yeah, and I'll take my old guitar and I'll go down on Bill, play some good blues and get a real good meal. I don't care if whiskey ever hits my lips, as long as I get a taste of them barbecued ribs. Well, there's a woman up on the bluff, makes a living making pies. Got chocolate-covered fingers, dark blueberry eyes. Got that light powdered sugar is sprinkled all in her hair. Her apple turnover is beyond compare. When it's hot, laid and sticky, and you want some cool and sweet, she keeps her handle cranking on that homemade ice cream. Memphis women, fried chicken. Memphis women and chicken. Memphis women and good fried chicken. Memphis women and chicken. Yeah, every time I go to Memphis, it sort of speaks to my senses. Yeah, take me home. Oh, that's right. So there used to be this magazine called Cashbox Magazine. It had all the charts in it. It used to be there's Billboard and Cashbox. So Cashbox went out of business, I don't know, 20 years ago, let's say, something like that. And so they've come back in their own line. They don't sell the magazine, but they have ever how many radio stations that report in. They tell how many times they play a record, and it goes up and down the charts according to spins. That's what they call it. And so Marty Rabin and Jimmy Fortune from the Statler Brothers and Trace Atkins and I did this. There's a new our version of Working on a Building that just came out. I don't know if y'all remember that. I'm working on a building, I'm working on a building, for my Lord, for my Lord. You know, if I was a drunkard, tell you just what I'd do. I'd cut out all my drinking, and I'd work on the building too. It's that song. And so you're going to like this. Well, first of all, Memphis Women went number 1 on their beach music chart, and then Memphis went to number 2 on their, they call it their Roadhouse Blues and Boogie chart, which is basically a Texas chart, I think. So anyway, now this must have been on the Working on a Building song must have been on the Marty Rabin, Jimmy Fortune, Trace Atkins, T. Graham Brown singing Working on a Building chart. Because it came in the charts last week at 96. And it went from 96 to number 3 in 1 week. Now, how does that work? I've had some good jumps going up, but that's 93. Yeah. No, it wasn't 103. And I got to thinking when I was singing that song. See, that's what makes me mess up. I get to thinking too much. My craziness is, to paraphrase Barney Fife, is it is, let me see how it's carved in the deepest recesses of my subconscious id. That's it. I wouldn't touch my id with a 10-foot pole. So can't nobody say T. Graham Brown. They call me TJ about half the time. They call me TG Shepherd about half the time too. And TG, who's an old buddy, says they call him T. Graham Brown all the time, but they call me T. Ray, T. Roy, TJ, TJ Graham, T. Graham Bell. That's a big one. They call me anything that's got 3 words in it, like Earl Thomas Conley. I don't know, but it's because it's got 3 words. And they'll request Earl Thomas Conley songs, but there was this picture in the paper in Florida. There's this band called Crosby, Stills, and Nash, and they've been around since the 60s. And there's a guy named Graham Nash that's in there, and they put my picture in the paper, and underneath it said T. Graham Nash. So the first show I ever did with George Jones was in '85, and I've been knowing him since then, and doing shows with him on the road, and we've become really close buddies. He and his wife, and my wife Sheila, and I, and I've done duets with him on his records. He's done duets with me on my records. So we're buddies. So he cut that "I Don't Need Your Rocking Chair" song, and I sang on it, and it was a big hit and all. And I was out in Oklahoma with him. It was hot that day. It was a Sunday, I remember it, and the wind was blowing real hard. I remember we were up under a tent. So we did our show, and they acted like they liked us, you know, and I left the stage. I walked down to George's bus like I do, and just to say hey and have a good show, that kind of stuff. And he was watching boxing on the satellite dish, I remember, and he loves boxing. And he said, "Now look, son, we're going to end up with 'I Don't Need Your Rocking Chair.' I want you to come out there and help me sing it. Then we'll tell them bye, and we'll load up and go to the next show." And I said, "Yes, sir." So the people loved George Jones, and they're hooping and hollering for him, and you know, every time he makes a move, they're cheering him on. And so finally they kick into "I Don't Need Your Rocking Chair." And I go out there, standing right here next to him. We sing it. The crowd was hooping and hollering, and he goes to thanking everybody. "Oh, you've been a wonderful crowd today. Thanks for coming out. It's such a hot day. And I want to thank the radio station for promoting the show so well. And I want to thank the production crew for such great sound and lights. I want to thank the Jones Boys Band. Aren't they great? I want to thank our backup singers. Aren't they beautiful?" And then he put his arm around my neck like this and pulled me right there, and he says, "But most of all, I want to thank my good buddy, Tom T. Hall." And I went like, I know. And the whole way back to the bus, you know, he had his head down, he was shaking his head like, "Son, I know your name. I know your name." And I said, "George, don't worry about it. Everybody does it." But I thought I'd tell you. Isn't that interesting? Ronnie, what you want to sing now? What we got? Oh, I want to thank Ronnie McDowell. This is Ronnie's band, and I'll do shows with them every now and then, and they've learned some of my songs, and that's good. So what you want to do, Ronnie? "Come As You Were." Let's do "Come As You Were," and then we'll do "Darlene." How about that? Let's do "Come As You Were," written by the great Paul Kraft, who also wrote "Drop Kick Me Jesus Through the Goalposts of Life" that Bobby Bear had. The guy's crazy. He wrote a few of those Ray Stevens crazy songs, and he wrote "Brother Jukebox." That was a normal song. Kick it off back there if you'd be so kind. Well, I'm giving a party tonight with champagne and pink party lights. I hope you'll attend if you're free. Come as you were before you stop loving me. Now my party is BYOL. So bring your old love you once felt, and don't bother to RSVP. Now honey, come as you were before you stop loving me. If you're sorry that you've hurt me and you've seen like, do me a party favor, girl, and love me tonight. 'Cause my party, it could be so much fun. Yes. If only you just say you'll come. If here is where you long to be, come as you were before you stop loving me. If here is where you long to be, come as you were before you stop loving me, loving me. Come as you were before you stop. Oh, I meant to say about the lady who was, I couldn't see because I was back there. The lady who sang Make the World Go Away was really, really good. I don't know where she is. I actually had turned Ronnie's wireless mic on back there, and I was singing along with her. Nobody knew it, but I was loving me. Oh, yeah. You are the man, Coach. Coach is the man. Coach, did you already retire from teaching, or are you about to?
He's our merch manager now.
He is. He's the T-shirt selling man.
Doing a fine job, too. Everybody give Coach a big hand.
Coach
Come on.
is the man.
Looks like Bill Clinton.
Don't tell him he looks like Bill Clinton.
That's his nickname.
I was in the backyard the other day, and this beautiful butterfly flew by, and it had a tattoo of an old hippie chick on its back.
Some of them just now getting that.
I was circumcised when I was 3 days old. I didn't walk for a year. Or talk. Sheila told me, don't ever tell a joke you have to explain. A year. I still like that joke. It's not dirty. It's clever. Oh, man, I got to tell you, even if you were here last night, I got a good one. So little Jimmy Dickens is a really good friend of mine at the Grand Ole Opry, which we do quite often. I've done over 300 shows at the Opry, so we have a lot of fun backstage. And he was 90 years old on December the 19th, and he's still doing the Opry every weekend, basically. And every time I see him, I squat down and put my arm around his neck and tell him I love him, and I kiss him on the cheek. And because I really do love him. And I think he loves me too. But he told me that there was this old man and old woman sitting at home, and the old woman got up to leave. And the old man said, the old man got up to leave, and the old lady said, where are you going? And he turned around and said, I'm going to the doctor's office and get me some of that Viagra. And as soon as he said that, the old lady hopped up and started following him out the door, and he turned around and said, well, where are you going? And she said, well, I'm going to go down there and get me a tetanus shot if you plan on using that rusty thing. you have to wait till the applause dies down. I did the Grand Ole Opry early on. This might have been the first time, and which would have been in '85, I guess, '84, something like that. So I said something, the crowd, or maybe I sang something, and the crowd was, clapping and all, and as soon as I finished the song, I immediately started talking while they were clapping big, And when I finally went off the stage, Minnie Pearl called me over there, and she said, "Now look, son, don't ever talk over your applause. It's too hard to get." So that's what I was doing. See, I was waiting on y'all to die down. Hey, let's do Darlene. Let's see, can I get through that? Darling, sit down, I need to talk to you. Then you do what you wanna do, but just hear me through. And darling, now you don't need no other guys. Now when you gonna realize how much I love you? And darling, go in there and pack up all your dreams. I'll have all I'll ever need if you'll go with me. And darling, honey, I can give you everything, and I want you for my darling, darling. Hey, Sandy, can you give me one? Go, man. Darling, we're both tired of just hanging around, tired of dreaming in this sleepy town. The rest is history. And darling, go in there and pack up all your dreams. I'll have all I'll ever need if you'll go with me. And darling, honey, I can give you everything, and I want you for my darling, darling. Hey guys, let's tag it. I said, I want you for my darling, darling. Well, I need you for my darling, darling. God bless you. By the way, before I forget it, Sheila wanted me to remind everybody to go to tgrambrown.com if you get on the internet and leave us a message on our guest book, and it's got to be a nice one or we'll delete it. And go to T. Graham Brown on Facebook, and before I forget it, because I will, if anybody wants to say hello, have a picture made, get an autograph, pick up a CD, any of that stuff, where is it, Coach? Coach ain't even sitting there. Is that where all the stuff is in there? So y'all come in there if you'd like. And something else I was going to tell you. It is a senior moment. I'm telling you. It really is. I'm doing that, going into the room and forgetting what I went in there for thing a whole lot, too much. I took my glasses off last night and put it up on top of the truck and or the SUV, whatever it is, while I was changing out there. I changed out there tonight. I was so late. And somebody could have gotten a good shot, buddy, too.
Be on YouTube tomorrow. I think.
Yeah. Anyway, I laid my glasses up there, my brand new glasses that Sheila paid a lot of money for, and I just laid them up there. Thought to myself, I got to get these down when I change clothes. Forgot all about them. We were about 10 miles down the road last night, and I reached for my glasses, and I didn't have them. And I said, well, we might as well turn around. I don't know if we'll find them. Got out, and they had slid down and hooked on the rail thing on top of the truck. That's living right, man. That's living right. That's what that's what standing on the rock will get you. I'm telling you. Let's do Hell and High Water. Can we do that? And don't modulate. Tag right after that second verse. Okay. I'll holler tag at you. I wrote this song in 1984. Now, baby, don't worry if that troubled your mind, 'cause that'll all wash away, girl, in the river of time. If you need a shoulder, well, I'll be around and be your rock to hold on to till that river goes down. 'Cause it's hell and high water. From crying, and I can't stop your pain, and Lord, the brightness of sunshine, and never could stop the rain, but you know that I'll be there, just like that old sun. Gonna be your good morning, baby, when your crying's all done. 'Cause it's hell and high water, you gotta be through. Come hell or high water, I'll be here waiting for you. Y'all sure are sweet. Good job, guys. Good job. You still want to get up here and sing? All right, wait just 1 second. Or you can come on up here and be getting ready if you want to. Can you make it up? Hold on, I'll help if I can. I'm not a strong kind of guy. Okay. Tell me your name. I know I've met you before. Casey can't walk, y'all. He can sing. I heard him sing. So, Casey. Oh, I was going to tell y'all while we're getting ready. I always
Hey,
tell
y'all, before he says something, I want to say that I'm graduating high school after 6 years, and I am tickled to death.
Yeah.
Praise God for that.
I like that red, white, and blue flag shirt you got on there, too, brother.
Thank you.
6 years, huh?
Yes, sir. And
Wow.
I've had 44 shunt revisions performed by Dr. Alexa Kennedy, and I just found out she is retiring.
Wow.
So either it's going to be Gainesville or Jacksonville, and I don't want to go neither place because Dr. Kennedy's been really good to me. And before I go into surgery, I say a prayer, and I'd like to say a short one right now. Father God, we come before you. Pray you keep us safe, Lord, and pray you keep this band safe, and Ronnie McDowell, keep them all safe, Lord. In Christ's name, amen.
Amen. So, what's your condition, man?
I was born with a tiny head, and then they used to have to stick a needle in there and drain the fluid until Dr. Kennedy put a shunt in there, and it's actually hydrocephalus, which my brain fluid does not percolate like it should, and I also have CP, which is cerebral palsy, and I cannot walk good, and Dr. Kennedy put a baclofen pump in there, and my legs are just as relaxed right now as they could be.
Oh, cool, man. So, just let me say one thing, and I'll be right there. I was just going to tell y'all that I always tell people this. You know, there's craziness in the world, and don't get too shaken up about it. God's still on the throne 24/7 and pulling the strings, and everything is going to be all right. What's your last name, Casey?
Wooten, W-O-O-T-E-N.
Yeah, hold on, man. Let me get down there and see. We're going to do white. So tell me this, man. What part of it you want to sing? You want to sing first verse or second verse?
Second verse.
All right, let me see. Kick it off, and we're just going to make this work. I wrote this about myself. I used to love to drink. I drank all the time, morning, noon, at night. And thank God Almighty, I ain't drunk no more. You've heard a multitude of prayers on my behalf. You'll see?
Yeah.
Try to fight this back.
Help anymore. Tonight I'm in love. I'm down. I can't fall much farther. Once upon a time, you turned the water into wine. Now I'm turning on my knees to your Father. If you help me turn the wine into water.
Yeah.
Thank y'all. So many times I've hurt the ones I've loved, pushed them to the edge and given up. They stood by me, but how much can they stand if I don't put this bottle in your hand? 'Cause tonight my night's low as any man can go. I'm down, and I can't fall much farther. Once upon a time, you turn the water into wine. And on my knees, I'm turning to you, Father. Could you help me turn the wine back into water?
I shook my fist at heaven for all the hell that I've been through. And I'm begging for forgiveness and a miracle from you.
Cause tonight my heart is low as I can go. I'm down and I can't fall much farther. Once upon a time you turned the water into wine. Now on my knees I'm turning to you, Father. Could you help me turn the wine back into water? The wine back into water. Y'all get
Casey
this
Wood,
band a
y'all.
hand. Y'all get this band a hand and
Good
get
job.
ready for Ronnie McDowell in just a few minutes. Y'all hang on.
God bless you, pal. Good job, man. Wow. How cool is that? Hey, Casey, how old are you? 20 years old. You got your whole life ahead of you. How many girlfriends you got? 4 or 5? Too many. That's good. What we got? We got another one? You want to do that one? All right, kick it off. If you could only see me now. Hey, Coach, thanks for getting Casey a CD, man. I'll sign it for you when we get finished, Casey. I tried to be just what you wanted. Whoa, but I was always wishing on the moon. Things were always going wrong, and oh, it took so long. And you just left me way too soon. If you could only see me now, now I've turned my life around completely. If I could bring you back somehow, I know that I could make you proud to love me. I think you'd be surprised. I'd be something in your eyes if you could only see me now. Some crazy dream was always waiting down some road I had to follow to the end. Oh, I meant to come back home, but time kept rolling on. I'd love to have that chance again. If you could only see me now, now I've turned my life around completely. If I could bring you back somehow, I know that I could make you proud to love me. I think you'd be surprised. I'd be something in your eyes if you could only see me now. Well, I think you'd be surprised. prize, I'd be something in your eyes. If you could only see me now. Thank y'all. God bless the United States of America and our soldiers. Thanks to the band. Thanks to the Farmers Opry. I didn't walk for a year.
Mr. T. Graham Brown. Mr. T. Graham Brown. Sandy, is it all right if we take about a 5? Is that all right?
5-minute break, and we'll be right back.
Thank you so much, guys.
Said that you love me and would always be true, but now you've gone and left me. Oh, what will I do? Oh, why did you leave me for somebody new? Oh, I wasted my tears when I cried over you. My time when I spend it with you. But one is so blind, when love is so new. And now all of my fears, well, they all have come true. I wasted my tears when I cried over you. You said that you loved me and would always be true, but now you've gone and left me. Oh, what will I do? Oh, why did you leave me for somebody new? I wasted my tears when I cried over you. I wasted my tears when I cried over you. Well, a country boy who's got the blues will do most anything. He'll laugh and joke, he'll drink and smoke, and a lonesome song he'll sing. Catch a train and ride, climb a mountainside, Lord, he lives in a different world. Oh, but nothing cures a country boy like a good old country girl. A country girl can steal your heart and make you settle down, keep you at home for her alone instead of painting the town. She'll learn to cook like your mama did and teach you how to raise some kids. Country girls still make the world go round. When a country boy lives all alone, it's easy to go insane. And in a little while, he'll go hog wild, trying to fight the pain. Spending every dime, just wasting time, wearing out his shoes. But the loving touch of a country girl will chase away his blues. A country girl can steal your heart, make you settle down, keep you at home for her alone instead of painting the town. She'll love you when you're old and gray, be there on your dying day. Country girls still make the world go round. A country girl can steal your heart and make you settle down, keep you at home for her alone instead of painting the town. She'll learn to cook like your mama did and teach you how to raise some kids. Country girls still make the world go round. Country girls still make the world go round. Back to my hometown, I wandered one day. It seemed that the old crowd had drifted away. I wandered down Main Street, the view to enjoy. There I met with a girl I had loved as a boy. Gone are the days when our hearts beat as one. All I can say now is see what you've done. Gone are the days when we thrilled to each vow. She has forgotten everything now. her face sweet and fair, a rose that she gave me, a lock of her hair, I'll treasure and keep him. It's silly, I know, for she has forgotten long, long ago. Gone are the days when our hearts beat as one. All I can say now is see what you've done. Gone are the days when we thrilled to each vow. She has forgotten everything now. There's a big old storm a brewing between your heart and mine. I can see it in the distance now. It'll hit most any time. Honey, you won't give and I won't change. I think it's time we learn. This storm that we've been holding off is finally past the point of no return. No return. Well, the fire is raging high. All we can do is watch it burn. Let's face the facts. We passed the point of no return. I wish that there was some way to know right from the start if a new love's gonna bring happiness or another broken heart. But I'm here to say it don't work that way as far as love's concerned. Once you wade into its waters, soon you'll be out past the point of no return. No return. Well, the fire is raging high, all we can do is watch it burn. Let's face the facts. We passed the point of no return. No return. Well, the fire is raging high, all we can do is watch it burn. Let's face the facts. We passed the point of no return. Well, the way I've been treated, sometimes I wish I was dead. Yeah, the way I've been treated, sometimes I wish I was dead. I ain't got me no place to lay my weary head. Every time I want you, I always find you gone. Every time I want you, I always find you gone. Listen here, big mama, I'm gonna put your air brakes on. Well, you say you're having troubles, I'm having my troubles too. You say you're having troubles, I'm having my troubles too. Yeah, I know how it feels when you're feeling doggone blue. not singing the blues, just telling you the hard luck I've had. No, I'm not singing blues, just telling you the hard luck I've had. You see, the blues ain't nothing but a good man.
Henry Bott, stand up there with your lovely wife just 1 minute right there. Can you stand up? Where y'all at right there? Y'all remember Henry Bott's our MC here at the Farmers Opry House. He and his lovely wife, Miss Bott's there, and celebrating an anniversary. Been married 68 years. Happy anniversary.
All right, y'all ready? Oh, one more time. You guys ready? All right, now, we are the Ronnie McDowell Band. We're going to start it off right now with my cousin, Mr. Jody McDowell, on the keyboard.
Get a hold of a honey, it's your lover boy, me that's knocking. Hey, listen to me, sugar, all the cats are in the high school hopping. Hey, honey, kick your bobbin shoes, before the jukebox blows a fuse. Everybody's bobbing, everybody's rocking, rocking at the high school hop. They're shaking at the high school hop, bobbing at the high school hop. We were moving at the high school hop, we were rolling at the high school hop. Everybody's bobbing, everybody's rocking, rocking at the high school hop. Come on, putty mama, let me give you a bit of news. Oh, Jody Lee's gonna come and rock away all your blues. You got my heart singing rhythm and my soul is singing the blues. We're rocking at the high school hop, shaking at the high school hop, rolling at the high school hop. We were moving at the high school hop. Everybody's bopping, everybody's rocking, rocking at the high school hop. Shaking at the high school hop. We were rocking at the high school hop. We were rolling at the high school hop. We were moving at the high school hop. Hey, everybody's bopping, everybody's rocking, rocking at the high school hop. Yes, Sam. Mama, let me give you a bit of news. Oh, Jody Lee's gonna come and rock away all your blues. You got my heart beating rhythm and my soul is singing the blues. We were shaking at the high school hop, rolling at the high school hop, reeling at the high school hop. We were shaking at the high school hop. Everybody's bopping, everybody's rocking, rocking at the high school hop. I said everybody's bopping, everybody's rocking, rocking at the high school hop. I said everybody's bopping, everybody's rocking, rocking at the high school hop. I said they was rocking, yeah, they were rocking at the high school hop.
Please make welcome Mr. Ronnie McDowell.
Wow, you're in a good mood. 1984 sounded like this for me. I've been writing letters every day now since you've been gone. You know what else? I've been talking to you on the telephone, I know, for what seems like a whole lifelong. I got something to give you, Ain't no way the mailman can deliver. I can't mail it in, can't phone it in, can't send it in, even by your closest friend. Bringing it to you personally, 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 yeah, yeah. Bringing it to you personally, 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 yeah, yeah. Ain't nothing like the feeling I get when you touch me. Nothing in the whole wide world like it, honey. There's nothing like the feeling you get when we're all alone and we're there with each other, yes. I've got something to give you that the mailman can't deliver. I can't mail it in, can't phone it in, can't send it in, even by your next of kin. Bringing it to you personally, 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 yeah, yeah. Bringing it to you personally, 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 yeah, yeah. We're bringing it to you personally tonight in Chumuckla. Wow. So you're in a good mood? Would you give my friend T a big hand for me? He is one of my best buddies in the whole wide world. I have known him for 30-something years. And I'm telling you, he just gets better and better and better. And it's such a pleasure to be here for the 20th time. Can you imagine? You know, and my friend Sandy over here, he brings a lot of my buddies here. Gene Watson. Does it get any better than Gene Watson? Wow. I want to know when you're going to have George Jones here. That's what I... What about that, Sandy?
Little budget problem we have with George.
Well, I understand that. It's like, what, like $80,000 you'd have to charge, like $200.
Yeah, $300 a head.
Yeah. Okay, all you girls out there tonight. Now, how many of you believe like I do that, you know, when you get over 40, honey, it ain't over. You are not over the hill. You are just getting better at giving a thrill, Mama. That's right.
Older women
Ah, beautiful lovers. I said older women, older women.
they understand.
You girls are smiling.
I've been around,
I've been around. And Grandpa is smiling. I mean, like big time. Everybody seems to love those younger women from 18 on up to 25. 25, honey. I love them too. But I'm telling you, learning how to really love God takes a little time. Older women are beautiful lovers. Older women. Would you wake him up? The guy in the hat. Wake him up. Women know just how to please a man. Hey, Mama, don't you worry about getting older. Those young girls ain't got one thing on you, honey. That's right. And it takes some living to get good at giving. Giving love is just where you could teach them a thing or two. they do, don't they? I've been around. This guy's been around. Look at him. Older women, a beautiful lover. Older women, I've been around. Have you been around? Hey, an honest guy. Older women are better. And older men are grateful. Hey, everybody up here on this stage is going to do something for you before you leave here tonight. For example, you heard Jody doing Jerry Lee Lewis. Well, right now, before your very eyes, he's going to transform into Edith Bunker. And if you don't think that's a feat, and that is a feat, well, my son on the drums, all 6'5" of him. Ronnie Dean, you got that Elvis Pompadour going tonight.
Dana's watching me tonight, so I had to fix it up real nice.
Dana, oh, your wife is watching.
Yeah, on the web up here.
Oh, okay. Oh, by the way, so he wanted me to mention, Sandy did, that we're being streamed tonight. Hey, Sandy, tell them the web.
www.farmersopry.com.
Hey, that was cool.
So, hey, all of you people out there on the internet worldwide, here is my son, Ronnie McDowell.
Thank you.
Who is going to transform into Archie Bunker right now as we go to New York and the Archie Bunker House. Here we go.
Boy, the way Glenn Miller played.
Song that made the hit parade.
Guys like us, we had it made.
Those were the days. And you knew where you were.
Girls were girls and men were men.
Mister, we could use a man like Raymond Hoover again.
Didn't need no welfare state.
Everybody pulled his weight. G.R.O. LaSalle ran great. Those were the days.
Jody and Ronnie Dean. Now, back in 1980, let me see, I wrote this song for this guy in the blue shirt. Right? Hey, you just now getting here, lady? Where are you from? Pace? Wow, you're from Pace. Hey, I'm from Nashville, and I beat you here. But I'm glad you made it safe. Now, the guy in the blue shirt right here, what is your name? Wayne. I wrote this song for you back in 1980, and it has now been played over 1 million times on the radio. For you, are you ready, Wayne? Here we go. Watching girls go by me. You agree, don't you? Lovely way to spend the afternoon. Watching girls go by. That's how I spend my time picking out the ones I'd like to make love to. When I was just a boy, I put away my toys. I had been affected by the opposite sex, and I had found my mouth began to water. Those sweet young things were better. A new pastime had turned my head around. Watching girls go by me, oh my, what a lovely way to spend the afternoon. Will y'all wake up over here? That's how I spend my time, picking out the ones I'd like to make love to. Hey, a little older, a little tame, but it's still the same old game. He is still attracted to those sexy lasses all around, but he found what he's been needing. He don't just stand there dreaming. He's just comparing them to. He found you are with her, aren't you? Watching girls go by. Oh, this one, me, oh my. What a lovely way to spend the after. Well, you never know. Girls go by. That's how I spend my time. But you're the only woman he's gonna make love to. Watch girls go by. Oh my. Wake up after blue. I don't know what's go by. That's how I spend my time. But you're the only woman I'm gonna make love to. Yes, you're the only girl I'm gonna make love to. Yes, you are, honey. Hey, I found this song. Thank you very much. Hey, I remember you from last night. How you doing?
Pretty good. How about you?
Well, I'm doing good. Better than I deserve, like Dave Ramsey. Yeah. Now, what is your name?
Ronnie Broxson.
Ronnie, that's right. You got a good name. Hey, Ronnie was here last night on the third row, and Ronnie helped me sing some songs last night. So, hey, Ronnie, thanks for coming back tonight.
Oh, you're welcome.
And thank you for the money.
Thank you.
Now, you two are holding hands. Wow. How long you been holding hands?
About a year.
Oh, okay. Wow. I thought it was going to be like 60 years or something. Do what?
We were married 1 year ago, 26th this month.
Wow. Well, that's great. Well, then I won't do this next song for you. All right? Now, how about you two? How long y'all been together?
Going on 4 years.
4 years. Wow. Young love here tonight. Do what? This one and that one. Now, why do you have a different woman beside your woman?
That's her sister.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we're not going there. Okay. Now, are you with this woman?
Yes.
Do what? I heard that. Okay. Now, how about you, sir? Now, I've seen you before. I've seen you here before. Now, who are you with?
I'm with my wife, Lucille.
What is your name?
Bobby.
Bobby, and her name is what?
Lucille.
Lucille. Hey, Lucille. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. With 4 hungry kids and a crop in the field. No, I got a song for you two, Lucille and Bobby. Now, Bobby, I found this song in a little club in Chicago. You folks just now getting here, too? Bobby, are you ready? Lucille, I hope you like this song. Great song. I hope you like it. Just for you. You're dancing with Bobby, but you're looking at me. I know what you're thinking. It's so plain to see, 'cause I see the passion, the want to, the need that you can't disguise. But it's not meant to be. Stop looking at me with your bedroom eyes. Oh, bedroom eyes, turn away, leave me alone. I'll sing to you while you dance, but old Bobby will take you home. Hey, thanks for the drink. Hey, girl, where you been? Thanks to you, may you never cry. Hey, Lucille, it's not meant to be. Stop looking at that guy with your bedroom. Who is that guy anyway? It's not meant to be. Stop looking at me with your bedroom eyes. Yeah, Bobby and Lucille. Now, here's a song that went to number one for me back in 1984. It was about New York. If you were around in 84, hold your hand up. There's a bunch of liars here tonight. 1984 went like this. Hey, ever since I've known you, you belong to someone else. So we've never talked about romance. Hey, I think it's time I told you, honey, the way I've always felt. What I'd do if I got the chance. I'd make love to you in a New York minute. Take my Texas time doing it. I'd do you every way but wrong. I'd make love to you in a New York minute. Take my Texas time doing it. I'd prove that in my arms is where you belong. This boy knows my songs, I'm telling you. Here we go. Now don't misunderstand me. I wouldn't steal you from your man. But if he's ever dumb enough to leave, hey, well, you know where to reach me, honey. You know where I am. And you know what I'd do if you were free. I'd make love to you in a New York minute. Take my Texas time doing it. I'd do everywhere I've been. I'd make love to you in a New York minute. Don't you sing anymore. And I'd prove that in my arms is where you belong. You're fine. Here we go. I'd make love to you in a New York minute. Take my Texas time doing it. And I'd do you. What are you doing? Love to you in a New York minute. Take my Texas time doing it. And I'd prove that in my arms is where you belong. New York minute. I remember this guy right here. Every time that I've been here for the last 20 years, he's been here. What is your name, sir?
Henry Boxford.
Henry, good to see you, sir.
Didn't mean anything by not cooperating with you, but I couldn't see.
Henry, you don't have to apologize. I'm just glad you're here. Now, who is that sweet girl you're with?
This little girl here has been with me 68 years.
Wow. Wow. Now, wait a minute. I got to hear the rest of this. Now, wait a minute. No, yes, I do. I got to hear the rest of it. Come on, let's hear it.
Let me. I can't talk sitting down.
Now, wait a minute now. Turn around. Tell the whole crowd this.
It'll take a minute.
That's all right. We got a minute.
But we went on our honeymoon again. And I said, honey, I call her that every once in a while.
Yeah.
And I said, we going to do this one up right. I mean, we're going all out with it. I got a coupon. I'm going to take you down to Hardee's and get you a biscuit.
Oh, no, we gotta hear the rest of this.
I said, we're going clean out of state this time, and we went all the way to Bruton, Alabama.
The home of William Lee Golden.
We got up there to this hotel, and
I don't know. I don't want to hear this or not now. I'm telling you.
I said, what do you want to do? And they had a big sign on the wall that said milk baths. And she said, I always wanted to take one of them milk baths. And I said, all right, go ahead, and anything you want to do as long as it don't cost over $5. That old butler come in there with them big buckets of milk, pouring them in that tub, and said, looked at me and said, do you want this milk pasteurized? And I said, no, sir, it's pretty expensive. Put it about ankle deep, and she wants it pasteurized. She can splash it up there with her hand. But we had this old business about staying together that long and never having a crossword or argument. We had one of them lovers' quarrels right up there that night.
Well, I bet. Yeah.
Yeah, that manager of that hotel said, now, this is a very special occasion. Y'all been together a long time, and we want everything just right. The music, whatever kind of music you want, we'll have it.
So what kind did you have?
Well, we got a lover's quarrel about it. She thought we ought to have Precious Memory, and I thought we ought to have Help Me Make It Through the Night.
And I swear to you, we didn't have that planned. I had no earthly idea what he was going to say, but Sam, what about him? 68 years? Wow. Have you two been together that long, seriously, honestly? 68 years? And what is his name, madam? What? Henry? Hey, Henry, what's it like after 68 years? Now, wait a minute, I got to hear this. Now, Henry, now be honest with me and everybody here. Tell me the truth. Do not lie to me. What's her name, by the way? What is your name?
Annie Mae.
Annie Mae. Is that M-A-E? Annie Mae? M-A-E? Annie Mae? That's my mother's name, Georgia Mae. Now, Henry, what's it like being with Annie Mae 68 years? I cannot, good Lord. I can't even fathom that. I was like 7 years away from being hatched. So what's it like being, come on, get up there. Henry, hey, Henry, what's it like being in love with Annie Mae 68 years?
Well, I never did learn what love was, but a lot of people have asked us the same question you did. What's it like to be together that long? Well, we decided that nobody else would have us, and we better just hold on to what we got. So
You got to love that. 68 years. I want to ask her what it's like being with him after 68 years. Okay, now, I tell you. Now, I got to tell you, not long ago, George Jones called me. True story. And he said, Ronnie, I want you to paint me a picture. I said, George, so what you want me to paint? And he said, well, I want you to paint a picture of me getting a DUI on my lawnmower. I said, George, what a great idea. So I did. Now, I'm going to show it to you. Now, here it is. Now, and I gave it to him. Well, let me tell you, he called me up Christmas Day, and he goes, you got my painting done? And I said, yes, sir. He said, well, bring it on over here. I said, George, it's Christmas. And he said, what a better day to bring it over. I said, well, hey, you're my hero. I'd love to come to see you on Christmas Day. So I did. Now, here it is. This is George getting a DUI on his lawnmower. And I said, George, I put Jack Daniels in the cup holder. You didn't tell me what you were drinking. What were you drinking? He said, all of it. Is there a bigger George Jones fan here tonight than Ronnie McDowell? Probably not, but is there a woman now? We got to have a woman. This lady right here. What is your name? Come here, Pat. Come here. I will give you this after me and Ronnie Dean sing you my favorite George Jones song. Are you ready? He said, I'll love you till I die. Pat told him you'll forget in time. And as the years went slowly by, hey, Pat, you still preyed upon his mind. And here's Ronnie Dean to sing it for you. He kept her bloomers by his bed. Went half crazy now and then. Some nights Pat would put 'em on his head. Oh! Well, he couldn't breathe and now he's dead. Pat and George Jones. Let's get our mug shot. Thank you, Pat. Well, now I got to tell you, a lot of you may not. I've been painting for a long time. As a matter of fact, when I was 6 years old, I found out that I could paint. So I started drawing different things, and this is my most successful painting. I got to show it to you. And this now hangs in Graceland, and it hangs in Tupelo, and it hangs here in the bathroom if you check it out. No. But this is my favorite painting that I've done so far. And I'm really proud of this painting because I spent 6 months on it. But anyway, it makes me a lot of money. It's Elvis Presley. Elvis was, in the mirror, he's like 21. He's looking back at his 10-year-old self. In Tupelo, in the little house he was born in, like, you really sure we want to get into this? So anyway, who's the biggest Elvis fan here tonight? Do you have this painting? You don't have this painting? Well, my friend, I'm going to give it to you because I heard you singing with my friend T. Graham, and you did good. Are you ready? There you go. Now, in 1977, I was driving down the road in my 77 Camaro, turned the radio on, and the DJ goes, it's official. Elvis Presley has passed away. So 15 miles down the road in my Camaro, I had this written. I was barely 6 years old when I first heard him sing. And somehow I knew from that moment on. Yeah, somehow I knew. Why? It'd be a lifetime thing. And I'd stand in front of a mirror day and night. And I listened to every one of his records. And I repeated every word and I repeated every note. Till I almost got it right. And I was determined that maybe someday I could stand and sing in front of an audience and somebody might come up to me and say, "Hey, Ronnie, you know what? Well, you sound just a wee little bit, just a little, like Elvis." There was a man who gave the world his song, and the world stood still to hear him sing. A simple man who took his faith along while all the world proclaimed him king. But now the king is gone, and oh, what a reign, and the crown on his head, oh, will remain. From a working man to royalty to everlasting fame. The king is gone. Yeah, the king is gone. But long live his name. Yeah, the king is gone. Oh, the king is gone. But long live his name. And I always will. Thank you, and thank you, Elvis Presley. Hey, do you mind if I stick with Elvis just for a minute? Well, I got to tell you, 1958, I told this story last night. And by the way, last night we had a ball, didn't we, Sandy?
We did.
I'm telling you. And what was that for last night? A Relay for Life.
Relay for Life, yes.
And we had an absolute ball. So tonight, I'm planning on having a better time than I did last night. I'm having more fun than a barrel of monkeys doing what I've been doing for 35 years now. And you know what? I got to tell you this. 1958, I was 8 years old. True story. But anyway, 1958, I told my daddy one day, I said, "Daddy, I want to go see this movie." It was in Franklin, Kentucky, at the Liberty Theater. My daddy did not like Elvis Presley. He thought that was the devil's music. But me, wow, I thought it was the best thing I ever heard in my life. So there was a movie called King Creole. Well, that sounded like a monster movie. So I told Daddy there was a monster movie on that I wanted to go see called King Creole. He said, "Well, all right." So he let me go. Now, I had never seen Elvis on a movie screen. He was like 30 feet tall. I never will forget. I'd heard his voice, saw him on Ed Sullivan. And I was like, wow, golly. And I got to tell you, a month ago, I was with Priscilla Presley in Memphis. Yep, and I did a movie with her. Now, wait a minute, let me tell you this. I did a movie with her called Elvis and Me. I did all of Elvis's singing for that movie. And, yep, and everybody wants to know what's she like. And I go, I don't know, but I know what she don't like because I tried that. Just kidding. But anyway, Elvis Presley in 1958 affected me like you would not believe. And I never will forget. Do we have a chair? Can I have a chair? We don't have a chair. Can I have that chair? Is that empty? Is it connected?
Is that chair connected? Now, the reason I want a chair is because there's a point I want to make. Because I never will forget. Elvis, he sat down kind of like this in this movie. Coolest dude on the planet. I really don't think Elvis really realized how cool he was in 1958 when he did this song from this movie. And I was like, how can anybody be that cool? But he did. And I love this song to this day. I'll go on loving you. Don't ask me why. Don't know what else to do. Don't ask me why. How sad my heart would be if you should go. Though you're not good for me, I want you so. It's not the kind of love I dream about, but it's the kind that I can't live without. You're all I'm longing for. Don't say goodbye. I need you more and more. Don't ask me why. I need you more and more. Don't ask me why. Is that a great song? I love all those songs. Hey, do King Creole. Do it. Do it. King Creole. There's a man in New Orleans, he's a rock and roller, a guitar man with a great big soul. He lays down a feeling like a ton of coal. He goes by the name of King Creole. You know he's gone, 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 jumping like catfish on a pole. Yeah. You know he's gone, 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 and they're taking King Creole. He sings a song about a jelly roll. He sings a song about a crawdad hole. He sings a song about a pork and greens. He sings some blues about a New Orleans. You know he's gone, 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 jumping like catfish on a pole. You know he's gone, 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 and they're taking King Creole. Oh, play it, son. He plays something evil, then he plays something sweet. No matter how he plays, you gotta get up on your feet. And when you get to rockin' fever, baby, heaven's sakes, he don't stop playing till his guitar breaks. You know he's gone, 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 jumping like catfish on a board. Yeah. You know he's gone, 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 and they're taking King Creole. You know he's gone, 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 and they're taking King Creole. You know he's gone, 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 and a hip-shaking King Creole. I'm crazy, I know. Now, here's a girl right here that I know that loves Marty Robbins. In 1980 in Baltimore, I opened up Marty's show. And I walked up to him and I said, hey, Marty, I said, I do a little bit of your song in my show with Ernest Tubb, Johnny Cash, and all these people. I said, do you mind if I do a little of that tonight? I know I'm opening up for you. And he said, well, Lord, no, son, I wish you'd do my whole show. And I know this lady right here loves. No, wait, she's got something to say.
Did you know he had a new band?
Do what?
Did you know he had a new band?
Marty's got a new band?
Mm-hmm. An angel band.
Oh, no. Well, anyway, I'm the biggest Marty Robbins fan. Hey, can I do a few people that influenced me and the reason why I'm up on this stage tonight? Besides Elvis Presley. Okay. Marty Robbins. Now, think about this. Hey, growing up loving, like El Paso and all these songs. So, I never dreamed I'd grow up and get to do a show with Marty Robbins, but I did. And I was always trying to emulate those voices like this. Hit me a knee. Well, I never felt more like singing the blues, 'cause I never thought that I'd ever lose your love, dear. Why'd you do me this way? Well, the moon and stars no longer shine. The dream is gone, I thought was mine. There's nothing left for me to do but cry over you. Well, I never felt more like crying all night. But why should I stay when nothing ain't right without you? You got me singing the blues. Marty Robbins. But it wasn't just Elvis and Marty Robbins. It was different kind of voices that influenced me. One day, I was listening to the radio, and I heard Louis Armstrong. I was like, wow, New Orleans music I discovered. So I thought, this guy has a really different kind of voice. So I went like this. Are you ready? Now, I got to make these faces when I do it. Well, I mean, Louis did too, He's always wiping his face with a napkin. But I love this. Are you ready? Here we go.
I said hello, darling, this is Louis. Darling, it's so nice to see you back where you belong. Yeah, you looking swell. Darling, I can tell. Darling, you're still growing, you're still growing, you're still growing strong.
And I never will forget, it was, the early 80s. Jody, my little nephew, was a little boy. By the way, this is the vice mayor of my hometown and city council member. Now, why in the world he wants to be in politics, I don't know. But anyway, he walked up to me and he goes, Uncle Ronnie, you know how you do Louis Armstrong? And I said, yeah. He said, well, listen to this. I can do it too. And I love this song.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see their blue from me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I hear babies crying. I'm watching them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, yeah.
Well, Jody, unbelievable. And now I come over here to my friend, Sam Harris. Now, he will astound you because not long ago he said, Ronnie, he said, not only do I play the sax, but I play two saxes at one time. I said, say what? He said, that's right. He said, I can do 2 at once. Now, I told him, I said, well, I can't chew gum and pat my foot at the same time. So, hey, this will absolutely astound. As I told him, I said, you need to be on America's Got Talent. He really does, because I ain't never heard anybody do anything like this. Are you ready? This is the weirdest thing, but it's unbelievable. Listen and watch.
All aboard the night train.
'em. How does he do that? Wow. Okay, a friend of mine said, ask where is Reuben Sullivan. Reuben, where are you? There he is right there. Well, now, Reuben, your friend has put me up to this. Your friend Wayne. Now, he says, come here, Reuben, come here.
That's Reba.
Now, Reuben, who are you here with tonight?
Laura Harmon.
How long you been with her?
2 years.
So it's young love?
Yeah.
I mean, would you hold that for me? Thank you. Now, Reuben, do you love her?
Yes, sir.
How much?
Whole bunch.
Good, because you and I are going to sing her a love song right here tonight. Oh, by the way, it doesn't matter how young you are, how old you are, like that girl in the sound booth right there. I don't have a clue how young she is, but she knows this song. Everybody knows this song, Reuben, for your love of 2 years. Help me.
Wise men say only fools fall in love, but I can't help falling in love with you.
Wow, good job, Reuben. Oh, I'm not through with you, Reuben. Oh, he was ready to sit down. Now, Reuben, all you got to do is sing the word you for her. I'm going to sing the word with, and I want you to put a little more energy into it. No, I really want you to get into it. Match the way I do with my word. Your word is you, mine is with. Here we go. 'Cause I can't help falling in love. Are you ready? This is my word. with, and yours is you. Now match what I do. Wow!
Hey, Dad.
Yeah, Ronnie Dean.
Boy, that was excellent.
I'm telling you, did you hear that high note? You know why Reuben deserves another hand? Because he hit that high note, did not have either hand in either pocket. Give him another hand.
Man. Hey, Dad. Goodness, I tell you what.
Now, Eddie. Now, wait a minute, Ronnie Dean. Eddie, my friend Eddie, he told me last night, he said, you know, I'm always in the doghouse. And I told him, I said, well, Eddie, you know what that means, an old Chinese proverb. He said, what's that? And I said, well, man that stays in doghouse too much will wind up in cat house. Well,
it's true, Ronnie.
Everybody remember that here tonight. That's right. Well, now, Eddie, I got to tell you, so girls, remember that. But anyway, Eddie, we were in Nashville last February. We were going to Pennsylvania. We couldn't get there because there was like 3 feet of snow in Pennsylvania. We could not get there. So the guy at the gate got on the speaker, and he goes, would McDowell, and Weirdo please come to the gate? And to make matters worse, he said it 3 times. So Eddie goes, I'm going up there and set him straight. So Eddie goes, and I said, well, come on, Eddie, I'll go with you. So Eddie goes up there, and he goes, hey, pal, my name is not Weirdo, it's
Weedo.
So this is my friend Eddie Weedo, who has been on the Grand Ole Opry over 1,000 times. With Roy Drusky, Jimmy C. Newman, Jeannie Seeley, and Jack Green.
Jack Green, Stonewall Jackson, Ronnie McDowell.
That's right. You were with me on the Opry. Ronnie Dean, what were you going to say before I rudely interrupted?
No, that's all right. I was just going to tell you that we got a friend here tonight, and I'm sure there's a bunch of them here that have birthdays.
Oh,
and,
really?
She wants you to do a special song for her.
All right. Who is
And
that?
It's let's see, Sylvia Montgomery.
Sylvia, where in the world are you, darling? Hey, Sylvia, what in the world would you like for me to sing for your birthday? What? Memories? Well, you know, Sylvia, that is not my song. And I got to tell you, Elvis never did none of mine. And we have a note right here. Let's see what it says. It says, Ronnie, would you meet me out behind the bus after the show?
Signed, Bruce.
Hey, where are you going, darling? Do what? You got the big lens? Oh, okay. Come here, my love. Come here. Now, is this your mom? Your mama? Wow. You look too young to be her mother. Hey, whatever you're drinking, I want some of it. Or smoking. It doesn't matter. No. Now, what is your name?
Sylvia.
Sylvia. And what is it you want to hear? Memories? Happy birthday. Well, happy birthday, darling. Okay. All right. Well, you go have a seat. You go have a seat, and I will do that song especially for you because I got to tell y'all. Now, I'm promising you this is not planned. It's not. I got a new album out in tribute to my friend Conway Twitty because in 1977, Conway Twitty called me to his office, and he said, Ronnie, how would you like to open up my shows for me? And I said, twist my arm. And so for 7 years, can you imagine me getting to open up shows for Conway Twitty? Wow. Well, Do we have that album? No, it's not up here. But anyway, I got to tell you, Conway walked up to me on my 29th birthday, Sylvia, and he says, hey, Ronnie, I found you a hit song. You take this home and listen to it, and if you like it, it's yours. I did. I brought it back the next day, and I said, Conway, I don't really like that. And here it is right here. Thank you, Alan. That's me and Conway in the studio right there. He looked really happy that day, and he was happy that day. Who's a bigger Conway fan here than me? Oh, that lady in the pink. Here you go. There you go, my love. So anyway, I brought that song back the next day, and I said, Conway, I don't really care for that. And he said, well, all right. He said, I'm going to do it then. And he did, and it went to number 1. Not long after that, he called me on his bus in Lake Charles, Louisiana. And he said, yes. And he said, hey, Ronnie, now you turned down a number 1 record. I got you another one. I said, well, how's it go? Now, think about this. Me and Conway on the bus, right? And Conway, where you going, girl? I'm talking here. Sit back down. Come on.
He's going to the bathroom.
If you're going to the bathroom, there ain't no paper in there anyway, so sit right there. That'll teach you to get up and go out on my show. Pay attention. All right. So here's me and Conway on the bus in Lake Charles, right? So he goes like this. Now, I found you another one. You better do this one. It's another number 1 record. And he goes like this. There's a lot of ways of saying what I want to say to you. There's songs and poems and promises and dreams that might come true. But I won't speak of starry skies, moonlight on the ground. I'll come right out and tell you I'd just love to lay you down. I looked him right in the eye and I said, Conway, that is the dirtiest song I've ever heard in my life. Huge number 1 record for Conway Twitty. Not long after that, in Hendersonville, Tennessee, where I lived and where I still live, I went to Center Point Barbecue and jumped out of my old Ford pickup truck. True story. I told this at Conway's funeral service. Here come Conway, spinning gravel, jumped out of his brand new Pacer. He loved Pacers for some reason. He jumped out of that Pacer and he goes, funny, I should run into you tonight. And I said, why is that? And he said, I got a song for you. I said, give me that sucker. I don't care what it sounds like. So here's that first song that I turned down on this new album in tribute to my friend. Happy birthday, darling, and happy birthday, my dear. Can we do this? Oh, by the way, my friend is alive and well here tonight. Hello, darling. Happy birthday. I've decided not to give you a present this year. In fact, I think it's about time I took some things away. I'd like to take away the suspicion that I know clouds your world at times by giving you some faith to hold on to, honey, whenever your hand is not in mine. Happy birthday, darling. I've no presents, no fancy cake, but I hope I make you happy with everything I take. Come in here, buddy.
I'd like to take away some of your lonely moments.
Turn him up.
By spending more of mine with you.
Turn him up.
And I'd like to take away some of those so kisses and replace them with ones that really say I love you. And I want to take away the doubt you sometimes have about my love by showing it more, much more than I've shown it lately. Then if someone should ask you what I got you for your birthday, well, you can say, why, he didn't give me anything, but he sure took a lot of things away. Happy birthday, darling.
Sing it, buddy.
I have no presents, no fancy cake, but I hope I'll make you happy with everything I take.
Happy birthday, darling. I've no presents, no fancy cake, but I hope I make you happy with everything I take.
Happy birthday, darling.
And here's a top 5 record that me and Conway Twitty had together back in 1987. Yes. Oh, you do? Okay. Well, all right. Well, I'll let you help me sing that song, all right? Yes. Oh, it's... Well, what is your name? What, Carol? Cheryl. All right, well, Cheryl, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cheryl. Happy birthday to you. Anyway, 1987, here are me and Conway Twitty with our top 5 record, and you're going to get to hear Conway sing with me. Here we go. 3, 4, 1, 2. People see us everywhere. They think you really care. Myself, I can't deceive. I know it's only make-believe. My one and only prayer is that someday you'll care. My only prayer will be someday you'll care for me, but it's only make-believe. My hopes and my dreams come true. My life I'd give for you. My heart a wedding ring. My all, my everything. You rule my very soul. My heart I can't control. My only prayer will be someday you'll care for me, but it's only make believe. Conway Twitty.
My one and only prayer is that someday you'll care. My hopes, my dream come true.
Sing it with him, buddy.
My one and only you. No one will ever know how much I love you so. My only prayer will be someday you'll care for me, but it's only make-believe.
But it's only make-believe. One more time. Oh, it's only make-believe. Yeah! Are we running over?
We got the boss on stage.
I know, you know, we got a bus outside. What time they got to leave, Sandy?
They're waiting on you.
Oh, they're waiting on me. Oh, okay. Now, do what? Are you the bus driver? Oh, she is. Hey, I got an album. Two stories about this. I got an album out with Bill Medley of the Righteous Brothers. Now, I know you heard, "You never close your eyes." And I know you heard, "I had the time of my life." So I called Bill Medley up and I said, "Hey, Bill, me and a friend of mine, pay attention, bus driver." So I called Bill Medley up and I said, "Bill, me and a friend of mine wrote a song called Lost in Dirty Dancing." Bus driver, you are moving. So anyway, we did. We recorded Lost in Dirty Dancing. And I called Willie Nelson up and I said, "Hey, Willie, would you do a song with me?" And he said, "Come out to Oklahoma." And I did. I got on his bus and he said, "Before we do this, you want some coffee?" And I said, "I don't drink coffee." He said, "You want some heroin?" No, I'm trying to cut back on that too. I got the Oak Ridge Boys on this album. B.J. Thomas, Billy Joe Royal, John Anderson, T. Graham Brown, John Anderson, John Conley. I forget who all's on this album. Who doesn't have this album? Now, more enthusiasm than that. The girl in the white, come here. The girl in the white, come here. Yes, come here. No, I'm just kidding. The girl behind you. No. Hey, let's see. Okay. And then my record company president called me. Patrick Swayze did Dirty Dancing, as we know. You know, he did all that dirty dancing stuff, you know. Yeah, we know that. Yeah, you know. So then my record company president called me and he said, "You know, Patrick Swayze has a new movie out called Ghost. And I want you to sing Unchained Melody from that movie." So I did. We had a big hit record with it. Are you ready? Is there anybody here that would like to dance to this song? You too? You don't dance? You don't? He's got heart problems? Oh, well then, definitely don't dance. You want to dance with me? Well, I got to sing. How about you two? Can y'all dance? Oh, that's your son-in-law. Well, don't dance with him then. Well, do what? You'll dance? Okay, would you grab this guy right here? Yes, okay. Here we go. You don't mind, darling, do you? Oh, what are you drinking? Give me some of it. All right.
Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch alone. Only time and time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still more? I need your love. I need your love. God, speed your love to me. Hey, leave that guy alone. Lonely rivers flow to the sea, to the sea, to these open arms of the sea. Lonely riverside, wait for me, 'cause I'll be coming home, wait for me. Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch alone. Return. Your love. And he didn't even want to dance. Now, you ain't had no heart condition or nothing. Never, but now you have. All right. Do what? Wait till your daughter gets a hold of him. You're going to go tell her? Don't do that. All right, now, Eddie, you haven't sang anything. Do something up-tempo real quick. Do it.
Up-tempo real fast. Here we
Do
go.
it.
Let's do... Fast Statue of the Fool. Does that have to be fast?
Yes, fast.
Okay, fast. Here we go. Key of G, guys. Well, all my love, all my kisses, you don't know what you've been missing, oh boy. When you're with me, oh boy, the world will see that you was meant for me. Well, all my life I've been waiting tonight. There'll be no hesitation, oh boy.
Oh boy,
when you're with me, oh boy.
Oh boy,
the world will see that you was meant for me. Well, the nights are here and the shadows are crawling. You can hear my heart calling. A little bit of love and make everything right. I'm gonna see my baby tonight, yes. All my love, all my kisses. You don't know what you've been missing, oh boy, oh boy. When you're with me, oh boy,
oh boy.
The world will see that you were meant for me. Let's hear that saxophone. Come on. Sandy, play something.
Sandy!
It's all my love, all my kisses. You don't know what you've been missing, oh boy. When you're with me, oh boy,
oh boy.
The world will see that you was meant for me, that you were meant for me.
Eddie Weedo! Is T. Graham back there? Is T back there? He is. T, come up here. Last night I tried to hug him. He said, "Do not hug me. You do not want to be close to me." I said, "Why is that?" And he said, "I got something you don't want." That's what you said last night. He said, "You do not want what I have."
No, wait.
I retired since my last show.
No. Come here. Come here. Not long ago, we were in Red Boiling Springs, Tennessee, and I've been all over the place with this guy. I've been from from north, south, east, or west with this guy. I really have, haven't I?
Yes, he has.
I have. Now, I want you and I to do a song. Now, we did this not long ago.
He knows that I don't know the words to anything, so.
But
I
let's
think
do
he
this.
just likes doing this to me.
No, I don't like doing this to you because you're one of my favorite all-time singers, and that's a God's truth.
Thank you.
I mean that. And I will tell you this from my heart and my soul. Turn the Wine Back in the Water should have been Song of the Year, and it should have won a Grammy for you.
Well, maybe it will someday.
Well, yeah. But I'm telling you, it should have. But anyway, hit me a G.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, Sandy.
Yeah.
Will you give me a deal on one of those bottles of pickles in there?
Whatever you want, here you got it.
Sheila likes those bread and butter kind. And I saw some beets in there. They look mighty good too.
Now, you ready? And what you don't know, your buddy Ronnie will help you. Here we go. If you ever change your mind about leaving me behind, yeah, bring it to me. Bring your sweet loving. Bring it on home to me, yeah.
I bring you money and jewelry too, and that ain't all I'm gonna do. Oh, bring it to me. Bring your sweet love. Bring it on home to me.
Yeah. 'Cause if you ever change your mind about leaving me behind, yeah, bring it to me. Bring your sweet loving. Bring it on home to me. Yeah. This right here. That New Orleans thing. If you ever change your mind, sing the lead.
About leaving me behind. Oh, bring it to me. Bring your sweet love. Bring it on home to me. Yeah. Oh, no, it's Joe. He's just showing out now.
Oh, we got to give the bass player some. Good job, Eddie. Now, I got to tell you, when the guitar player is not playing the guitar, he's a male stripper.
Me too.
Do it, Kevin. Now, when Sandy's not playing the steel, he is a pole dancer. If you ever change your mind about leaving me behind, yeah, bring it to me. Bring your sweet loving. Bring it on home to me. Think about it. Ronnie! I'm telling you what, this guy right here is probably the most soulful singing dude that I know. So I asked him, I said, while we were singing that, I said, I want you to do this next song with me. He said, what is it? I said, surprise. So here we go. Now, you may not know this about me, but I am a proud combat veteran. 1968, I landed in Saigon. I was 18 years old. Yep. And I joined the Navy so I would not have to go to Vietnam, I thought. Big manila envelope said Vietnam. 1969, 9 months in the combat zone. I got tired of being there, so I go to personnel and I said, hey, I've been here 2 terms. I want to get out of here. And they said, yeah, you have. We'll get you out of here. 2 weeks later, I landed in Adak, Alaska. I like to froze myself to death. Got back to San Francisco. Early 1972. Got a big old manila envelope again, and it said Vietnam. I went back for the 3rd friggin' time. But you know what? I was so proud to serve my country, and let me tell you what. While I was in the service, that's where I started singing. I had bands, you know, because I learned really early on if you had a band, you could get girls. So I started singing in enlisted clubs, officer clubs. But anyway, in all seriousness, I want you to help me sing this song. Are you ready? By the way, for all the veterans here tonight.
I'll try.
Are you ready? All you veterans, stand up for me and T. Graham. All you veterans. Wow, half the audience. Good Lord. 3/4 of the audience.
Thank you.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you for serving.
You not only deserve a song and a hand, but you deserve 3 songs that were combined by Mickey Newberry.
What they don't deserve is me singing, trying to...
Yeah, they do. Oh, I wish I was in the land of cotton. Old times there are not forgotten. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. Everybody, here we go. Oh, I wish I was in Dixie, away, away. In Dixieland I'll make my stand to live and die in Dixie. For Dixieland, where I was born, early on one frosty morn, look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. Here we go, Tate.
glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. His truth is you. When
Now
you
you
go
know this part.
When you
Come
go
in.
hit that big
Come in.
note.
Come in.
Hush, little baby, don't you cry. You know, oh, you know your dad is bound. He's bound to die. And oh, my tribe. What is it? Will soon be over. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. His truth is marching
God bless you. Good night, everybody. Thank you, T. Graham Brown.
Thanks, Ronnie.
The legendary T. Graham.
Thanks, Sandy.
Mr. McDowell. T. Graham Brown. Mr. Thank you so much for coming out to the Ronnie McDowell T. Graham Brown Show. Don't forget, they'll be in the other room in just a few minutes to sign autographs, take pictures with everybody. Thanks once again to the Farmers Opry for having us out this evening. You've been a wonderful audience. Thanks to everybody at home watching tonight. Hey, Dana. Hey, Garen. Hey, Les. Hey, Kathy. Hope y'all having a good night. Y'all have a good evening. We'll see you next time here at the Farmers Opry. Check the box office for upcoming shows and events. We love you, Florida. Good night. Thank you.
When my baby steps down through that door, I'll be there to hold her hand. I'm gonna take her home and treat her right, be her loving man. I'm gonna make that gal so happy she'll never leave again. She's a coming home, no more to roam, boys. Here comes the train. Here comes the train, boys. Here comes the train. I'm bringing home my darling. She'll never leave again. The sun is a-shining down on me, and oh, now is the rain. Can't you hear the whistle calling out, boys? Here comes the train. bringing home a darling she'll never leave again. The sun is a-shining down on me, and gone now is the rain. Can't you hear the whistle calling out, boys, here comes a train. Can't you hear the whistle calling out, boys, here comes a train. You are my flower that's blooming in the mountain so high. You are my flower that's blooming there for me. When summertime is gone, snow begins to fall. You can sing this song and say to one and all, you are my flower that's blooming in the mountain so high. You are my flower that's blooming there for me. Somewhere a happy, smiling life will be worthwhile. Forget the tears, but don't forget to smile. You are my flower